folks. Zane here. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Man with the Show. A little bit of breaking news that's been going on. We've discussed back and forth, and I keep saying this. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you very much. Thank you for supporting the show by subscribing, liking, and some of those who have helped support the show as well in other ways listed on the description below. But, it's a struggle every day with YouTube and all that, but we're doing our best. And I'll tell you, it's because of you that we're still here. You, the viewer, are very, very important to us here. So let's get started with this. Now, Bounding the Comics has been putting this out. Geeks and Gamers, a lot of others have posted this out. And this happened after the season finale. Ruby Rose has decided to leave the Batwoman show.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Now, you may ask yourself, is this show still going on? Yes, unfortunately, the show is still going on. They haven't canceled it. It's going to season 2. The finale had a bit of a boost because I guess they introduced, because I'm not really watching this show because it is a train wreck. Especially with guys at Geeks and Gamers said, yeah, it is a train wreck, this show. Supposedly they introduced Bruce Wayne into the series. I guess they showed his face or something of that nature on there, and it was kind of a boost for the ratings. But it seems that Ruby Rose, she's decided to leave. Now, some people say, well, she had an injury on there which almost paralyzed her. Was it because of that? No, supposedly, from what they're saying, no, it's not that. She has decided to leave the show. I guess go her ways. I can understand. I mean, she is a good actress. There's nothing, I may criticize the Batwoman TV series and the producers for that, but I'm not criticizing her. She is a good actress. And understand, she was criticized for taking the role because she was not gay enough. I mean, she's gone through a lot of criticism, and understand, some of that criticism, I've given it because basically the show's not too good. Well, let me refresh that. It is awful. I mean, the only episode I've seen was the first 2 episodes. After that, it was just, I don't watch the show. It's just really, really bad. And the crossover she was bad in that as well. But that's not toward her acting ability. She is a good actress. If you've seen her in John Wick, she was very good. I liked her in John Wick. It was pretty good. And she's not a bad actress. It's not the actress, it's the roles that they give you. It's the scripts that they give you. And the type of scripts, when you get a script that is just politically driven, as this TV series is, and a lot of other TV series, and a lot of other movies, it's not going to make it. This is not what the fans want. You have to understand, you want to appease the small little 1%ers that complain and says, well, there's not enough gay people in TV series. There's not enough black people in TV series. There's not enough Asians. There's not enough Indians. All that is political rhetoric. If you're a writer out there and you write a TV show, you write the story and you find the person that'll fit best for it and something that would grab the person to come see your TV show or movie. One of the most perfect examples of a great TV series that's very diverse is The Expanse. If you haven't seen The Expanse, go see it. Yes, that's right, Mr. J. He's background in there, and he's saying he agrees with me on that. The Expanse is very good. You have a very diverse cast on there, and it works because the story is good, based on books, and it was translated very well to the screen. When you have something like that, it's going to work. But if you're going to go political and just put ideology in there, and from what I understand, the producers are going to go out and look for someone from the LGBT community, or as they say, the alphabet community, as some people say, and Dave Chappelle and some others, because basically, you look at it and you're like, why? Why are you going to go look for someone directly on there? Why not look for something from the regular community as well? People, as they say, you have many people that have done gay roles, and you have people who are gay who's done straight roles. it's the actor that makes the show popular, how they perceive it, and the script itself. If the script works and the acting works, it's gonna be popular. But if the script doesn't work and causing the acting to failure, or the actor, is just not that great as performing the particular role, it's going to be terrible. It's going to hurt the show, and I can't see how this got out of season 1. Their ratings are not that great. I mean, the last episode, supposedly the ratings was a little bit higher than what the average was. The first episode did okay, and then it just started to drop like crazy. And you have to understand that this is on there. And again, I'm saying they want to go with someone from the alphabet community. And put it this way, they're not going to be happy with it because here, Ruby Rose, she's gay. She wasn't gay enough. They didn't like her because she wasn't gay enough on there. How stupid is that? You had another movie that was supposed to have been produced about a transgender person, and they picked a great actress to do that, and they said, no, we can't have her. You got to pick someone from the trans community. I said, well, then how are you going to get people to come see your movie? If you don't have someone that's going to be, that's going to bring the people to your show or movie, it's not going to work out. I understand, you want to get a new actor in there, someone on there, fine. But, if you want recognition, you're going to hire an actor or an actress that's going to bring them in. I was excited at first to have Ruby Rose to take the helm of Batwoman, and I thought she was perfect for it. Fortunately, the scripting was not well done, and the show just faltered. It was just basically, it's horrible. And, this is what's going to happen. And it's going to happen to season 2. I could be wrong. They could end up picking an actress that, will do the show. And I tell the producers, find someone. Don't bother with what, their sexual preferences, what their nationality is, and all that. Find someone that can do the role, that can act properly, that can bring this role alive, and we're seeing all these shows, Vagrant Queen and a couple of others out there that are just they're horrible shows. The She-Ra TV series, horrible. The voice, you're trying to push a political agenda that doesn't need to be there. This is why Hollywood is failing. This is why directly that Hollywood is just dying on there. And you got companies like Netflix that is going to crop up a lot of this stuff and create their own business. They have their own studio now, and they're going to create their own movies. They're sitting there creating their movies, their TV series, and you may say to yourself, well, they cancel it after a couple of years. No, but they've been successful. They have a lot of people on their sites. Disney wishes they had the amount of people that Netflix has right now. And it's going to take a couple of years. Same thing when HBO Max comes out at the end of this month. It's going to take a while for them to gather all this. And the thing about it is, HBO Max is Warner Brothers. They have their own studios on there. But are they producing good movies? No. The last good movie I saw came from overseas. And it was very good. And that was the Parasite movie, and that was very, very well done. It's even though it was a little political, you're talking about social war, warlike class war, and basically, you had the poor people and the rich people, but it was done very well, and that's the way the series is. This is the same guy who did Snowpiercer, which is this, he has that sort of same genre, that, class warfare and all that. But then also he did the horror film The Host, which was an excellent film as well. He writes very good scripts. He writes very good stories. A lot of the great films that have been coming out lately have been overseas. The horror film Train to Busan, another great film, a good zombie flick. You haven't had a really great American zombie flick in quite some time. I think the last really good one was Dawn of the Dead. The remake of Dawn of the Dead was the last really good one. You have movies from overseas like The Horde, which was a great zombie flick, but it came from overseas. But this is how things are going, you know. You have these producers, they think, well, we got to do this and we got to do that and we got to hire this, we got to hire that. No, it's always been, you know, you have a good mixture. You know, they say there's not enough women in film. There's been plenty of women in film. Have you not been through the 50s? Have you not been through the 60s? Plenty of women, and plenty of them won Oscars. And, you know, they've done great films. You know, you have Sophia Loren, and you have Sally Field, you know, Barbara Streisand. You have so many people throughout the years that have, you know, women have been in film for many years. You know, they make it sound like women has never been in a movie, or they've played fifth fiddle to the cast of the movie. There've been some great women roles, even though they may not be the top role. The man may be the top, you know, like a William Powell, or, you know, or any of the big actors on there, Burt Lancaster, some of that. But there's always been a woman behind them to keep the movie flowing well and strong. You know, and they put in a strong performance. That's why there's a Best Actor and a Best Actress category in the Oscars. If it wasn't for that, it would be just Best Actor. That's it. And it would be a mixture of male and female. And and I hate to say this, the Academy Awards may do that. And that's a scary thing. But I'm diversing in another direction here. You know, but like I said, you know, Ruby Rose out. Who they're going to get, I don't know. So comment below. Tell me how you feel about this. Did you like the series? Did you like this season? Did you hate it? And I know a lot of people hate it. And I know there's going to be some people in the comments lines that are going to say, well, I like the show. You know, she's a real good... Not criticizing that she's a bad actress. You know, there's only bad roles that, you know, that's in the world. You know, not bad actors or actresses. You know, you can get a bad script. You can get 100 bad scripts. There are actors out there that are very good and actresses that are good, but they get shitty scripts. And that's always going to happen. So comment below. Hit that like. Smash it down. You know, we love you guys. You come every time we put up a show, you're there for us. And we do appreciate that. We're going to have more shows. Just as a side note, you'll notice a bit of a confusion on the shows. There are some of them out of sequence. We're putting them up as fast as we can, since it's just only me. But also some things have changed in some of the episodes that we've done. Like the news story has changed around. Stuff has been added. So we've gone back and edited or pulled out stories. Or we've done 2 stories on one episode. We may have pulled a part of that story because that story has changed. So, you know, we've had to go back and re-edit some things. So things may be a little weird for about a week or 2, but hey, don't worry about it. You're still watching some of our shows from months ago. So, and commenting on that. So you probably won't notice much of a difference on there. So thank you for tuning in. Until the next one, keep watching. Or as a late friend of mine would say, keep hopping happy. We'll catch you on the rebound.